I still remember the exact moment I realized my backpack was gone. It was this chaotic little cafe in Lisbon, super cute, like something out of a Wes Anderson film, but also packed with tourists and noise and those tiny tables where you can never quite fit your elbows. I had just finished my coffee and stood up to grab a napkin, literally 2 steps away. I turned back and my bag was gone. My stomach just dropped, like instantly cold. You know that feeling? Laptop, camera, hard drive, headphones, all of it, thousands of dollars worth of gear. Gone in like 30 seconds. I ran outside, hoping maybe someone had mistaken it for theirs, or I don't know, some kind of miracle. But nope. The staff shrugged. No one saw anything. And the worst part? That bag had all my photos from the past 2 months of travel. I hadn't backed them up yet. Classic rookie mistake. I just stood there, frozen on the sidewalk, thinking I can't afford to replace all of this. This trip is basically over. I sat on a bench nearby, kind of shaking, trying not to cry in public like a complete wreck. And then I remembered something. A tiny, quiet light bulb moment. Wait, didn't I buy that travel insurance? I'd gotten it right before my flight, mostly because I felt guilty ignoring that little checkbox in the booking process. You know the one. It was with this company called Auras of Insure. I honestly didn't expect to ever use it. I just thought, better safe than sorry, and then forgot all about it. But there I was, sitting on a bench in Portugal, with nothing but a half-charged phone and a panicked brain, and suddenly, that random decision felt like a lifeline. I pulled up their info on my phone and started a claim, right there in the moment. It wasn't instant magic or anything. I still had to file some details, dig up receipts, file a police report, which, by the way, was its own kind of headache. But here's the wild part. Within a couple of weeks, Auras actually covered most of the cost to replace my laptop and camera. Like real money, in my account. I couldn't believe it. I genuinely didn't think they'd come through. But they did, and that coverage? It quite literally saved my trip. I ended up picking up a used laptop in Madrid, found a decent replacement camera, and kept going. It wasn't exactly the gear I started with, but I got back to creating, which was the whole point. Now I get it. Travel insurance sounds boring. I used to skip it too. It feels like one of those just-in-case things you'll never need, right? But trust me, when something does go wrong, and at some point it probably will, having that backup can mean the difference between a disaster and a setback. One thing I'll say, if you ever get travel insurance for gear, save your receipts and take photos of your electronics with their serial numbers before you travel. I didn't do that part, and it made the claim process harder than it had to be. Lesson learned. But yeah, that whole experience shifted the way I think about travel. It's not about being afraid something bad will happen. It's just about being ready for life when it does. And for me, Auras has become kind of a quiet little travel hack. I don't really talk about insurance much. Who does? But if you're heading out with a laptop, a camera, any gear you actually care about, look them up. Auras.insure. I trust them now in a way I honestly didn't expect to. I just hope you never need to use it like I did. But if you ever do, man, you'll be glad you have it.